I haven't seen any Somalis saying R.I.P. Renee Good.
Hey, so just out of curiosity, has anybody seen any Somalis protesting for Renee Good?
Somalians have been really quiet about Renee Good's passing. It's almost as if they don't care about American lives.
And I get it. Democrats always need a martyr. They always need them a body, right? They needed one with George Floyd. They needed one with Michael Brown. And now they need one now. And this one happens to be the white liberal woman, Renee Good. Yes, she's their new martyr. And they need a martyr because without the chaos, their entire ideology collapses. If they don't have grievance, they don't know how to govern. It's not like their policies are reflective of a party that wants to build something. They can't build. Nothing about Democrat messaging or Democrat policies is unifying. So they got to burn. They have to. They're always starting a riot. The No Kings protest, it's the same group of people. And there's a whole lot of George Soros money and a whole lot of, dare I not, I can't prove it, but you've got the Disneys and the Pritzkers and a lot of this white liberal money that they have to, the only way they know how to maintain power because they can't compete is to stir up mess like this. They're always starting a riot. They are just like their father, the devil, full of accusations, full of baseless lies. And now they're trying to turn this woman into some symbol instead of just telling the truth. This woman had no legal authority. She created an incredibly dangerous confrontation by parking her car perpendicular to traffic. Who does that? Yeah. Who with good sense does that unless they are asking for trouble?
Yeah. Shout out to April. She said it all, and she said a lot, and all of it facts. All of it facts. And the thing is, the people out here protesting, they're the new age hippies. They're the useful idiots out here protesting on behalf of their liberal overlords. That's who they are. They're not actually out here because they care about the nation or they care about Renee Good. No, they are using these people to push their socialist, which will eventually lead to communist agenda. Simple as that. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We got more to get into. Shout out to April.
Do you know who this lady is? It's a beautiful 19-year-old young lady who was murdered in August of 2025. Her name is Dakara Thompson. Say her name. She was abducted, sexually assaulted, and murdered, then thrown over a bridge like a sack of garbage by an illegal alien by the name of Hugo Hernandez Mendez. He was in the country illegally, had been arrested for drunk driving and released. The city that released him did not notify ICE where he could have been deported, and maybe Dakara's beautiful self would still be alive. Nobody raised $1.5 million on Dakara's behalf. Yet all this money has been raised for the young lady in Minnesota who was demonstrating, trying to prevent ICE from getting people like Mr. Hernandez Mendez, who unalived Miss Dakara. You people out there demonstrating, your moral compass is all up. And normally I don't use profanity, but it's necessary here. You guys are twisted, demented. Why weren't you demonstrating for Miss Thompson? Where were you then? Where were the GoFundMes for her? You guys need to get a grip.
Yep. Crickets in reference to Dakara Thomas. Now, someone that lives in Maryland, this situation happened not too far away from where I live. There were no Black Lives Matter protests. There were no people out there holding signs for this young lady. None of it. Crickets. We didn't hear Senator Van Hollen. We didn't hear Senator Alsobrook speak on her behalf. We didn't hear anything from Governor Moore. We didn't hear anything from anybody within the Democratic Party here in the state of Maryland in reference to what happened to this young lady. And I might I add, what happened to this young lady is right down, it happened, well, they found her right down the street from the governor's mansion, not that far away. Crickets. Crickets. These people should be ashamed of themselves, man. They should be ashamed of themselves, especially this one.
Get offended and try to say I'm too black, but the reality is that y'all never let the fact that I am black go. So I'm gonna be clear about one thing. I know my good black history, but this looks like modern day slave patrols. And they have been sanctioned by this Supreme Court.
What does that do to
This lady is full of it. She is full of it. And no one had a word to say when Barack Obama was in office.
Just before the sun rises in the Windy City, Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents fan out across Chicago to arrest criminals in the U.S. illegally.
Tac 1, Tac 2, Tac 3.
CNN was granted exclusive access to witness some of those raids.
We got 3 targets this morning. You know, some of the neighborhoods a little sketchy, so we got to make sure it's not just the target we're looking after, but other people around us.
They want to come out extra early, like right now, because they want to catch these people before they go to work. That's why it starts so early in the morning.
Ready to check? All right, let's roll, guys. A lot of things go through your head. Your adrenaline, blood pressure, of course, goes up when you're getting ready to do something like this. All right, that vehicle behind us is off limits.
How many people are involved with this operation particularly right now?
I have a 5-man arrest team here situated in this neighborhood here on the street. You see the stoop going up. I have a couple guys sitting right inside that stoop. This is part of what we do. Keep eyes on somebody and try to be as covert as we can. There we go. Is that him in white?
This may look organized, but in this moment, confusion.
There's always challenges we face when it's dark, somebody looks very similar to an individual.
ICE agents mistakenly arrest the target's brother.
In the process of talking to him in the vehicle, he then said, "Oh, no, I'm actually so-and-so. Who you're looking for is over here, this other address." He led us to that address, and we were able to actually arrest the individual we were looking for.
Now, mind you, this is 2016, 10 years ago. CNN was with ICE agents. Obviously, this is during the Obama administration, but there was no protest, no calls to defund DHS or no calls to defund ICE, no calls to attack, ICE agents for doing their job, none of that. Fast forward to 2026, and you have liberal politicians, you have basically the media propaganda arm of the DNC, all calling for chaos. This right here just goes to show you the hypocrisy of these people. They're hypocrites, man. And if we ever get on the books that if you are an illegal immigrants do not count towards, house seats. They can count in the census, but if it ever gets on the books that they will not be counted for, to help give states states more seats in the House. Yeah, they get to be counted as just people here in the country, but they don't have any real effect politically. The Democrats would do away with these people in a heartbeat. They don't actually care about illegal immigrants. They care about maintaining power. And in my opinion, that is something that has to change immediately. I don't know if it can be done through executive order. And unfortunately, we know if a bill like this goes in the House, it's going to be fought by the Democrats tooth and nail because they understand they need illegal immigrants in order to maintain power or in order to maintain the seats that they currently have. This is ridiculous, man.
So I'm a lifelong Republican, and I decided to do some research on this whole ICE scenario because I see it's a lot of backlash about it. And I'll tell you what, I was pretty shocked about what I came to find. I made a whole list, and this list, I'll tell you, will shock you of the horrors that the Trump administration has done with ICE and immigrants. And it just doesn't make no sense. I completely understand now why liberals are so mad about this. I mean, it's beyond a party at this point. It's about the the human aspect of what's right and what's wrong. So, if you're liberal or conservative, share this list to everyone, especially for people that believe what Trump is doing is right. Share this list to debunk their claims and prove that right is right and wrong is wrong. So starting off, the Trump administration oversaw a record number so far already of 3 million deportations, which is the highest number of any U.S. presidency. They also expanded the Secure Communities program, which required law enforcement to share fingerprints with ICE for immigrant checks. This substantially increasing the amount of arrests that you're seeing with ICE. They also did enforcement priority memos. The Morton memo officially targeted serious criminals and national security threats, but broad application resulted in deportations of many non-criminals. Come on, dude, that's crazy. 2014 executive action replaced secure communities with priority enforcement PEP, narrowing ICE focus to felons, gang members, and recent border crossings while claiming to prioritize deporting felons, not families. It was completely debunked. A ton of families get. I know conservatives might just celebrate about 3 million deportations, which is the highest, like I said, of any president in the history of America. Many of these people were non-offenders and not criminals, so they were falsely targeted. Actually, the highest we've ever seen. It's absolutely unacceptable. Many of them only minor offenses. Immigration advocates noted the programs like Secure Communities led to dragnet enforcement, deporting people with deep U.S. community ties. That's not the violent people that we're hearing about. The expansion of family detention. The administration opened large family detention centers to detain asylum-seeking mothers and children, drawing criticism for inhumane conditions and psychological harm to families. How is that making America great? Family separation. While not a blanket zero-tolerance policy, separations occurred in cases involving prosecutions or detention limits contributing to trauma for children and parents. ICE detention conditions. These reports during this administration report documented physical, psychological abuse, inadequate medical care, solitary confinement. I mean, you can just look at all of this and see that it's just not right. So you can understand, this goes on and on and on. You can obviously understand why liberals are so furious about what Trump is doing with ICE. Like I said, I'm speaking to my liberals. Share this out. Get this information out there. It's important. And the main reason it's important, because everything that I just listed was either Barack Obama or Biden. Where the fuck were all the cries and the anger when they did this shit? You see, liberals, they don't truly care about what's right or wrong. They don't truly care if people are hurt. They just care if their narrative can get pushed. Now, if they don't watch this full video, they will successfully push the right narrative, proving that they don't read, they don't research, and they don't care. I don't support children being separated from their families, but I definitely don't support children being used as political ploys to try to help a party that just lost the last election grasping for straws to have a narrative to hold on to help them win the next one. It's just not true.
Shout out to Don Luke Cray, man. Go follow that brother on X, man. Great work over there. And I knew a lot of you guys, some of you guys probably clicked off before you got to the end of this clip here, but I wanted to let this thing just ride out because I wanted you guys to know, and I showcased it. That's why I wanted to showcase that CNN clip. And then I wanted to showcase this video right here, just to let it be known. The outrage that you hear from liberals, it's not real. It doesn't come from a real place. We're going to wrap the video up right here with this last clip.
I don't think people realize who God sent down to protect Trump. God sent his angels, some of his best angels, down to protect Trump. And if anybody know anything about the angels that he has, know that they are nobody to be played with. Hence to why, when they show up, they got to tell you, fear not. The Lord has sent me. They must be something that is unworldly, where it is frightening, where people almost their hands. They make the demons in hell tremble. That should tell you everything you need to know. When they show up, they are not to be played with. So anytime anybody always say that I'll be the one to do it and I'm going to do it and try to make attempts on this man's life, I laugh at you. Because I always let you guys know that you're not fighting Trump. You're not fighting Trump. and his policies. You are fighting God. And if anybody know who the Lord Jesus Christ Almighty is, you know that is a losing battle. You going up against someone who created you. Someone who can kill the body and the soul. That's hilarious. He can kill you twice in your very existence. And you trying to fight against that? Sit down, please. Sit down. You're going to lose every single time. Every single time.
With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to wrap the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. That link's in the description box below. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, he gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, fear can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. Then the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.